This house is a little bit unique and it's quite alternative, and it was built by electrician.
We just switch it to our wood burner.
It's a pretty big space for just 2 people.
It's the best way how to spend time together with your partner. I'm Patrick.
I'm Lenka.
This is our tiny house. Let's check it out.
So welcome to our kitchen, and what I can really say that I really like how big it is, because that's what I really need when I cook a lunch for me and my partner. And yeah, it's a lot of space, so if you want to cook or bake a cake or whatever, you've got plenty of space here and there, which is, compared to some other houses, in my opinion, quite unique, because people are focused on big bathroom or big living room, but for me, I'm just happy here. If there is a big family, you can still cook your lunch for everyone. We've got quite a lot of storage here. We've got plates, some food for our breakfast, because it's really comfortable when you do your porridge. Just put everything all here, you know, just the basic stuff. Plus here in the corner, we've got another big space. I have to say that this is not really comfortable area, because if you want to go really inside the corner, it's a little bit tricky, so we store here a little bit of stuff that we don't use really often. But also we've got a little room here where we store a lot of our teas, which is great. So we try to use the space as much as we have. Also here, during the springtime, we will dry some herbs, so then we can do our own herbal tea. Oh, well, yeah, I can say that our sink is also a little bit unique, because the water from the sink goes through the worm farm, which is outside. So the black water is treated through the worms, and then it goes as a gray water. Yeah, it's really great, the window here, because you've got a lot of light when you cook. And yeah, you can see what's going on outside all the time. Yeah, this fridge is so big that we are not used to it at all, so it's too big for us that it's almost empty all the time. Plus we've got also a freezer here, and because my partner is a hunter, we've got another freezer full of venison as well. So our stove is 4 burners, and we are running on a gas. So when we want to use our oven, we have to switch from batteries that we use normally to save them. So we switch on grid, which is just here, and then we can cook whatever we like. So this house is a little bit unique and it's quite alternative, and it was built by electrician. So all the fuses and all the central of this house is just hidden here. So you can open it, and if you need something to repair, just go there. We've got here just a little car radio. So when I'm in the kitchen, I just plug it in here, and then I can listen my music from here. Welcome inside our bathroom. What I really like that it's really, really small, because that's all what we need. It's just as small as possible. We have here just a sink, dry toilet, and a shower. Our sink is, we actually don't like it, and it's a little bit useless, I have to say, because it's a lot of space behind. So all the dirt just stays here, and it's hard to clean it, and it's just too big. So we would like to change it for the future, but we've got a lot of projects that we would like to do, so just getting there slowly. Our toilet is a little bit unique, because we've got a separated toilet. It separates the liquid from the solid, and then we use just the wooden shavings to spray it over to get rid of the smell. And then once our poo bin is full, then we just put it in our containers where it ferments for a while, and then we make a nice compost which we can use for our trees or somewhere in the garden. For the first time, it was a little bit scary to use it, and I wasn't really sure that it's really what I would like. But later on, I realized that it's great, because you save a lot of water. So this shower was built with the idea that if you've got small kids, you can use it also as a bathroom, because the bottom is quite big. Otherwise, all the water that we have, we keep as a grey water. We try to use some eco-friendly products. So we are a Czech couple living in New Zealand for almost
5 years.
Almost 5 years. We were struggling because we wanted to finally just together without anyone else, but we couldn't afford like a normal size house. And then suddenly, it's a lovely story because Patrick was looking for some books and he went into this house to buy the books, and he was amazed about a house, how it looks like. And then he told me, hey Lenka, you have to see it. There are some lovely people and they've got such a beautiful house here. And I was like, yeah, that's such a great idea. I was dreaming a little bit about tiny house before, but I'm just like wondering how it looks like, how is the living inside. Few months later, the family who lived here decided to move back to the Czech Republic, and they decided to sell the house. And after that, we just decided to buy it. It's just started with a book.
Yeah, we were lucky.
So we are in a little sort of storage room that we use for really storage. If we don't need something, we just put it here. I feel that in this house we've got so much space that we have no idea what to do, and this is exactly one of the space. When we bought this tiny house, the idea here was to have this room for kids. Probably in this level there used to be a bed, but it's wasted so much space, so we just cut it into shelves, and now we've got here a space for our clothes, which is great. Also, I like about this little room that we use it for as our guest house because on the floor exactly here you can fit perfectly one mattress and the person has absolutely privacy. Everyone loves it. Yeah, we've got some additional storage just here, plus a big freezer full of venison.
So, welcome to our living room. That's pretty much where we spend most of the time. Yeah, so we have a bed here, or we can have it as a sofa. Also, quite nice space in here. We got some backpacks and that mattress for our guests as well. So that's pretty much hidden in there. That's the original idea. So I just want to rebuild it and just have a probably additional sofa here because we have so many friends and sometimes we play board games. So we want to have them, along here so we can fit more people in. This is our table, which we use every day. So, quite nice size, enough for 2 people. Data projector, we can have films there. That's my partner's chair. So she got it for her birthday. So it's just, hanging one. Underneath we have storage as well. So we have some laptop there, chargers and stuff. We used to run our tiny house on a gas generator, so we can get the heat from generator, but we just switch it to our wood burner, to our stove, because it's quite nice and comfortable to see a fire going. I built this stove, also those stones behind it and those shelves as well. So I think it's quite nice cottage style. You can see it dry here. So if we have wet clothes, so we can just put it down. I think it's handmade, so someone made it. And if we want to just lift it up, I can just lift it up. Here you can see our stairs. We have so much storage here. It's quite handy to have everything, in that stair. In this storage, we have dirty clothes here because it's pretty close to our washing machine. So it's quite handy to have it as close as possible. We run it on grid because we want to save our batteries as well. We don't have to, but, we just want to extend that lifetime of our batteries. So that's the main reason.
Tiny house is probably 3 by 8 meters plus 12 square meters of the loft. So it should be roughly 36 square meters in total.
Mm-hmm. One little advice, if you want to get privacy, just go for it. Because I think people can afford it. Maybe not all of them, but people can afford it more than mortgage and big house. And it's the best way how to spend time together with your partner.
And if you've got a big garden, you've got some great neighbors, maybe you've got a family or you live in community with some other people, it's great to have a place where you can stay all together, where you can have your garden, where you can plant veggies and share the food that you produce. So when we are coming up our stairs, we are in our loft where we've got our bedroom. It's a pretty big space for just 2 people. We don't spend here so much time actually, just sleep and then go to work. If we had kids or we had a lot of friends staying overnight, we could put here 1 more mattress, and that would be heaps of space for everyone, which is great. There is also a lot of storage around, but we don't have enough stuff, so we don't use it really much. I really like our windows here because you've got such a beautiful view for mountains. You can see a sunset or sunrise on the rocks and the beautiful colors of it. And also from this little window, you can see our garden and our sneaky chickens if they are doing something bad in our garden. All our windows in the house are double glazed except for this one, but it's on the sunny side, which is not such a big deal. The original idea was to store all the clothes here, but in my opinion it's really not comfortable at all, and we come from the work when your clothes is dirty and so on, and we've got so much space, so we don't need to keep anything here at all. They are all downstairs in our little guest house. I studied environmental chemistry and technologies, so I'm quite into environment, and that's a sort of part of me. Currently, I work as a field technician and I collect water samples around Canterbury. What about yourself, Patrick?
Mechanical engineer originally. So yeah, I studied mechanical engineering. I used to work for one big company, but I said it's not for me. I just want to change my life a bit, and I want to be connected to the nature. I'm actually opening the forestry business. I'll be self-employed, so I want to be my own boss and connect to the nature.
I think that I've got that idea that if you have your dream, just live them and make them real, because no one else will do it for you. So just do what you like and make yourself happy and people around you.